Today is Tuesday, the 29th of August. August is almost done. Amazing, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, all three commissioners are present. This is our open business meeting. If you could introduce yourself so that we can keep track of it over here.
Chair Mike Cameron, Operations. Josh Brown, Operations. Bob County Operations. Tim Sturgis, Clerk's Office.
Bob Perkins, Ada County Procurement.
Alyssa Ellington, Ada County Procurement. Robin Sweeney, Procurement.
Ken Sinclair, Procurement.
Kevin Everton, Procurement.
Elizabeth Duncan, Communications.
Judy Morris, Commissioner's Office.
Beth Ma, Treasurer.
Do we have a clerk here?
There is clerk representation here, Chairman. Yes, sir. He's reporting with the clerk's office.
Okay, thank you. All right, thank you. Okay, Madam Clerk, are there changes to the agenda?
No, there are not.
No changes to the agenda. Okay,
We need to note that the 8:30 meeting that we added got canceled, so it got added and canceled.
Added and then canceled.
but we
yes.
didn't actually officially change it.
Within the,
We did
within
cha-
24
It
hours.
was added within
I
24
know.
hours. Well, it's being canceled
That was canceled,
within 12 hours.
and it was canceled, so we didn't. That was the VRT meeting. But a couple of us were supposed to be there. So, well, we have an employee recognition award. Could you read the employee recognition award?
Sure. Alyssa Ellington, CPPB, NIGP, CPP. Started her career with Ada County Procurement on July 28th, 2014. We stole Alyssa from Dillard's department store. And we were thrilled that she decided to join our team. Alyssa started out as a buyer and in her last 9 years has progressed to procurement officer, procurement officer 2, procurement supervisor, and recently procurement manager. Alyssa is a 2010 graduate of Boise State University with a BBA in international business and a marketing minor. During her undergrad work, Alyssa participated in ESDES Business School International Exchange Program in Lyon, France. Also during her time at Boise State, Alyssa was a member of the Alpha Chi Omega sorority. In Alyssa's 9 years with the county, she has racked up quite the procurement recognitions, and here are a few. 2017, IPPA Professional Buyer of the Year. 2018, President of the Idaho Public Purchasing Association. 2018 and 2021 was awarded the Frank Pierce Founders Award for Distinguished Service. 2020, Alyssa was appointed to NIGP Chapter Ambassador for Area 8. Alyssa is also accredited with the Certified Public Buyers, CPPB, and Certified Public Professional, NIGP, CPP certifications. In her tenure as president of the Idaho Public Purchasing Association, Alyssa was instrumental in leading the chapter into increased membership and financial solvency. So much so that in 2017 and 2018, IPPA was awarded the NIGP Small Chapter of the Year. It was only a matter of time before Alyssa would be recognized nationally, and in 2023 it happened. Alyssa was awarded the 2023 NIGP Young Professional of the Year Award. Alyssa is the first person in Idaho to be recognized by NIGP as an individual with an individual award. Congratulations, Alyssa.
Did we get a big trophy or something to give her? Or? Oh, you have
Not
it.
very big, but
Oh, you already have it. All right, all right. Well, congratulations.
Thanks.
Yes, yes. Okay.
How would Bob want to say
Go ahead,
anything?
Bob.
No, I'd be happy to say a few things. Just really super proud of Alyssa and this accomplishment. You know, the Procurement Nation got a chance to see just how awesome Alyssa was at Forum. And so it's something that we've known for a long time, but the rest of the nation got a chance to see it as well. So super proud of all of her achievements. And, you know, when you hire an employee, you hope that they exceed your expectations, and Alyssa absolutely has, so congratulations,
Thanks,
Alyssa.
I appreciate it.
Well, congratulations again. We're proud that you represent the Ada County and the state of Idaho.
Thank you. Do you wanna get a picture?
Yeah, we can get a picture. You've already got your trophy, we can't give it to you again.
We can take a picture.
Yeah, we can take a picture and give him the trophy.
Put you all over Facebook.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Let me see it, let me see
It's
it.
heavy, watch out.
Oh.
So
There you
good.
go.
So good.
Put the thumb down a little bit there. There.
Okay, big smiles. And another one. And Bob, let's get one with you in it too, as well.
Okay, let's get the.
Okay, the whole
procurement
procurement.
team.
Whole
The
staff.
whole crew,
Okay.
Get your crew.
most of us anyway.
There you go. Go ahead. Look at it.
And we'll squeeze in together.
I'll squeeze in.
Alyssa in front. Okay. Ken, we'll get you over here maybe. There we go. Bob, you're gonna have to stand a little bit closer.
There goes right. There you go.
No, that's good. Okay. Yeah. I'm not gonna let you do that. Okay. Okay, how about, you're fine standing up through this. All right, here we go. We have everybody's picture.
Hey, how's that?
There, that's perfect. 1, 2, 3. Thank you so much. Very good. Thanks.
All right.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you, everybody in procurement, for coming down.
Yes.
Absolutely. Wouldn't miss it.
I saw the new wall yesterday.
How'd you like that? Pretty cool, huh? We're getting new carpet in today.
Oh, yeah.
So thanks to operations for that. So.
Yeah. Okay, moving on, we have some unfinished business. I'll accept a motion to remove some unfinished business from the table.
I'll move to remove the unfinished business from the table for consideration.
I second the motion.
Okay, you've heard the motion. All in favor, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Hey,
Motion carries.
Yes. Good morning, Mr. Chairman, Commissioners. Under unfinished business this morning, we have the award of bid 23068, the ARPA Ada County Elder Street RTU replacement. And the evaluation team has had an opportunity to review the bids received for bid 23068. Would like to submit this recommendation for award letter for your consideration. So, letter dated August 29th, 2023 to the Board of Ada County Commissioners from Ada County Procurement regarding bid 23068. Dear members of the board, after reviewing the bid submitted, it is the recommendation of the evaluation group to award the contract for bid 23068 to American Chiller Service as the lowest responsive bidder for the total bid amount of $605,908.
Okay, any questions? Okay, I'll accept a motion.
Mr. Chairman, I move to accept the recommendation of the evaluation committee and award bid 23068, ARPA Ada County Elder Street RTU replacement to American Chiller Services
That's correct.
in the amount of $605,908.
Yes.
I'll second that.
Okay, you've heard the motion. All in favor, say aye. Aye.
Hey,
Motion carries.
All right. Thanks, Commissioners.
Thank you. Okay, now we have public hearing. I'll open the public hearing on resolution 2908.
Mr. Chairman, would love to introduce our new controller, distinguished and fresh to the new seat, Mr. Tim Sturgis.
Well, hello, Tim Sturgis.
I feel like I've been here before.
You've been here before. Yeah, you wanna tell us about the 2908?
So this has to do with when we're balancing our L2s, the levy rate changed slightly, and as you know, with changing legislation 3 years ago to do with the new construction roll, anytime the 3% levy cap changes, that affects the new construction roll change. And so that affected the numbers by a little over $13,000. So we had to adjust that resolution to make sure that the resolution matches the amount of foregone going in this year.
Okay. Yeah, I saw that was a small amount, or so we never, yeah, 13,000 out of the whole county is not too big, but at least we have it correct now.
It is absolutely correct.
All right. Okay, I'll close the public hearing on resolution 2908. Any discussion? Hearing none, I'll accept a motion.
I move to approve resolution number 2908 as listed on the agenda.
I second the motion.
Okay, you've heard the motion. All in favor, say aye. Aye.
Okay.
Okay, motion carries. All right, now we have two more resolutions adjusting. We have resolution, I'll open the public hearing on resolution 2906. Resolution adjusting the Ada County budget to reflect the receipt of unscheduled revenue to the mosquito abatement district. Any discussion on that? Adam, you want to tell everybody where you got the extra money? How much is it? Hello?
Yes, sir. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. This money is grant funding from Idaho Health and Welfare to help us kind of pay for our operations for mosquito control here in Ada County. And this is something that didn't happen last year, but typically happens every year. They help us with a certain amount of funds in regards to mosquito control.
Good. Thank you. All right. Is there any other discussion before I close the hearing? Anybody else have anything to say? All right, I'll close the public hearing on resolution number 2906. And I'll accept a motion.
Mr. Chairman, I move to approve resolution 2906 as listed on the agenda.
Second.
Okay, you've heard the motion. All in favor, say aye. Aye.
Right?
Motion carries. Okay, now we have, I'll open a public hearing on resolution 2907, resolution for the sole source procurement of Environment Inc.'s environmental intelligence solution to monitor various emissions that generate odors at the Ada County landfill. Anybody here want to talk about that? Apparently not.
It's not the controversial odors of the landfill.
Well, maybe it's to monitor the odors or stop them or something. All right, I'll close the public hearing on resolution 2907, and I'll accept a motion.
I'll move to approve resolution number 2907 as listed on the agenda.
I'll second the motion.
Okay, you've heard the motion. All in favor, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. All right. We're moving on. We have operations now with change order number 1. Ada County Courthouse roof sections 1A, 2A, 4A, 4B, and 5. Replacement 2023. Decreased by $24,827. Anybody from operations on? Oh,
Mr. Chairman?
Yes.
Commissioners, I can speak on that. This is a decrease in the contract amount for unused owner's contingency money that we had in case there was unforeseen problems. We didn't have too many unforeseen problems, so we didn't wind up needing that money.
okay. So the entire roof is now replaced.
The entire roof is now replaced on the courthouse, yes, sir.
1A, 2A, 4A, 4B, and 5.
Yes, sir.
So we have a new roof then.
We have a new roof.
Okay. All right. Thank you. I'll accept a motion on change order number 1.
Mr. Chairman, I move to approve change order number 1, Ada County Courthouse roof sections 1A, 2A, 4A, 4B, and 5 replacement 2023 as listed on the agenda, and authorize the chair to sign the documents on behalf of the board.
Second.
Yeah, and that's for agreement 15215. All right. Is there any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Okay.
Motion carries. Thank you. All right, we have change order number 1, Barber Park Maintenance Shop Paving. A decrease of $5,000. Anyone here wish to speak to that?
Mr. Chairman, Commissioners, I can speak on that one as well. This is a project we had at Barber Park, extending the paving and concrete area around their maintenance shop. This is an unused owner's contingency that we had for unforeseen problems, again, that we didn't wind up needing.
Okay. Any questions? Hearing none, I'll accept a motion to a change order to agreement number 15276.
I move to approve change order number 1, Barber Park Maintenance Shop Paving 2023, as listed on the agenda, and authorize the chair to sign the documents on behalf of the board.
I second the motion.
Okay, you've heard the motion. All in favor, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you. Next up, we have change order number 1 to agreement number 14829, Public Safety Complex Boiler Replacement. A decrease of $1,698.10. Anyone wish to speak on that briefly?
Mr. Chairman, Commissioners, I did that one too, so.
Oh, where'd it go?
I wanted to take all your time up today. Again, this is a unused portion of the owner's contingency amount for this project at the Public Safety Complex.
Okay.
Jeremiah saving us money.
Jeremiah, yes. We got, put a bunch of money back in for Bob to spend. Okay. All right, I'll accept the motion on the change order number 1 to agreement number 14829.
Just a comment, well done in terms of.
Well done.
Preserving that money.
Thank you.
And I move to approve change order number 1, Public Safety Complex Boiler Replacement 2022, as listed on the agenda, and authorize the chair to sign the documents on behalf of the board.
Second.
All right, you've heard the motion. All in favor, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you. All right, now we have licenses. We have one catering permit that's already been signed. I'll accept the motion on that one.
I'll move to approve and ratify the catering permit signed by Commissioner Beck on August 23rd, 2023, as identified on the agenda. Approve the remaining licenses as listed on the agenda, including 16 catering permits and 2 new licenses, and authorize the chair to sign the documents on behalf of the board.
I second the motion.
You've heard the motion. All in favor, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Okay.
Motion carries. All right. Now, we do have somebody here from the clerk. Oh, yeah, we have somebody here from the clerk's office.
Mr. Chairman, yes, we do. Good morning, Chairman, Commissioners. Wanted to quickly touch on the item found in the agenda, which is the L2 request for extension for budget certification pursuant to Idaho Code 63-803 for the West Ada School District. Checked in with our auditors team. This is quite straightforward. West Ada School District has never not provided an L2 by our deadline. They have simply asked the state for a legal 7-day extension to focus on their school enrollment. So no red flags, they're just needing a little bit of extra time. Wanted to also touch on something of a little bit more of concern, which is we now have Hurricane Idalia is expected to be a Category 3 when it hits landfall in Florida, where our distinguished Clerk of the Court, Trenton Triple, and Director of Elections, Saul Seiler, are currently located. So we need to get those guys home. And wanted to also touch on some excitement that's going on in our office. We've been working really hard on the financial, the budget implementation, as a lot of teams know. UAT went great, and now we're fully transitioned over to training, so there's a lot of excitement to start bringing in a lot of folks. So that's what's on our forefront.
Okay. The other school districts in the county, they were able to get their L2 in timely?
Mr. Chairman, correct. Yes, I believe
They-
Kuna was the
they-
first to respond.
Because they all have their enrollment, their biggest part of their budget is based on enrollment.
Mr. Chairman, that's absolutely correct. So it's based on enrollment. I do know that West Ada communicated with our Sarah Lund. They needed more time to focus on their enrollment numbers, and that would adjust their calculations so they could get that over to Sarah and Moon. So they're working on that as we speak.
They are the largest school district.
Mr. Chairman, by far.
Yeah. Okay. I guess, do you need a motion on this? Yes, okay. I'll accept the motion to accept the request of budget certification pursuant to Idaho Code 63-803 sub 3.
Mr. Chairman, I move to approve West Ada School District's request for extension for budget certification as listed on the agenda.
I'll second that.
Okay, you've heard the motion. All in favor, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
So would you say that they didn't get their homework in on time?
The dog ate it.
Okay,
But it's allowed under the law.
Yes, sir, it is.
Okay,
The
well,
dog could eat their homework.
In law, legally.
okay, we have a claims journal up. I'd accept the motion on the claims journal.
I'll move to authorize payment of claims on the Claims Journal dated August 25th, 2023.
I second the motion.
Okay, you've heard the motion. All in favor, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. And we have personnel actions.
I'll move to approve personnel actions as listed on the agenda and that the summary sheet remain on file in the Commissioner's office.
I second the motion.
Okay, you've heard the motion. All in favor, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Okay, next up, we have the assessor's office. Do we have anyone here from the assessor's office? I don't see anyone here. So we'll move along. We have our distinguished treasurer here.
Good morning, Mr.
Yes.
Chairman, Commissioners. Last week, when I was at the Western Idaho Fair, I walked by the Ada County booth and was greeted by two individuals who were so friendly and so professional and so knowledgeable, and they shared with me these beautiful charts of like lowlands and some different concepts for the racetracks and skateboard parks and a lot of ideas.
Were they
So
employees of the county?
they were representatives from your operations department.
Okay.
So I just
good.
wanted to share, it was a very positive experience, a great educational opportunity. They didn't know that I worked for the county, and they shared a lot of helpful, informative information. So just wanted to share, again, it was a good
Okay.
experience, so thank you for everyone who put that together.
Sure.
Otherwise, the treasurer's office continues to focus on two significant projects for our office. One that Heath alluded to is the Oracle financial budgeting implementation. Go live for that is just over a month, and then in just over 2 months, we will be implementing property tax bills with property tax relief. So that's really what our focus is the next 60 days.
And since 292 is based on student enrollment, Ada County, West Ada is gonna help us move past our deadline there too, right?
Yeah, certainly hope so, because I know they'll be providing all that information, and that attendance was a factor in determining the amount that the Department of Education paid directly to the school districts, and then the funds that are then used to pay down bonds and levies. That will be reflected as a line item on every property tax bill as school district facility funds savings. So it's all coming together.
So we got two line items that were required under 292 to put on the tax bill.
Mr. Chairman, Commissioners, there will actually be three.
Oh, three?
So there will be a line item credit for the homeowner tax relief credit. And so that's for homeowners who are eligible for the homestead exemption as of the second Monday in July. The second one is additional tax relief, and that's just a prorated calculation based on the taxes levied throughout the state relative to the county. So that will be the second line item credit. Then also on the bill will be the school district facility fund savings. So there will be 3 levels of savings on the bills. Now, of course, the homeowners tax relief will only be on residential properties. But yeah, up to 3 types of relief on the 2023 bills.
Homeowners with the homeowners exemption.
Correct, as of that cutoff date in July.
And the tax commission is not making us do it retroactive to the whole year? Like they do any other homeowner homestead exemption.
Right, well, I'll defer to the assessor on that one.
Right, okay. Well, thank you. Anything else?
That's it.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate that. All right. Moving on, we have notice of lien for the weed and pest. Do we have a motion?
I move to approve one notice of lien for weed and pest as listed on the agenda and authorize the chair to sign the documents on behalf of the board.
I second the motion.
Okay, you've heard the motion. All in favor, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Right?
Motion carries. All right. We have Expo Idaho. We have a ratification of a contract and several commercial exhibits. I'll accept the motion.
Mr. Chairman, I move to approve and ratify 1 concessionaire agreement and 4 commercial exhibitor agreements signed by the Commissioner Beck on August 21st, 2023 as listed on the agenda, and authorize the chair to sign the documents on behalf of the board.
I'll second that.
Okay, you've heard the motion. All in favor, say aye. Aye.
Right?
Motion carries.
If those are for the fair, they must have really come in at the last minute.
Yeah, they did. Just that one. Well, no.
Maybe the
commercial
commissioners,
exhibitors, Okay, we have Barber Park Education Event Center, 2 agreements. I'll accept a motion.
I'll move to approve the 2 Barber Park Education and Event Center agreements as listed on the agenda and authorize the chair to sign the documents on behalf of the board.
I second the motion.
Okay, you've heard the motion. All in favor, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Right?
Motion carries. It's that time of year again. We have 37 agreements, most of them are renewals. That's all of them are renewals. All right, do we have any questions or discussions on any of the renewal agreements?
We have one for the jail for prepaid MasterCard program. Maybe, does the clerk's office know anything about that, or Jeremiah? Is that for purchasing for,
No, that one's not me. I have one on here I could speak on, but that one's not me, sir. I'm sorry.
He's not at the jail. All right, any other agreements that we have an issues with? Hearing none, I'll accept the motion.
Mr. Chairman, I move to approve the 37 agreements as listed on the agenda and authorize the chair to sign the appropriate documents on behalf of the board.
second?
Okay, you've heard the motion. All in favor, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Next up, we have recess. Is there any discussion on recess? No? Any other issues that should be brought before the board at this time? Hearing none, thank you all for getting us to a smooth, open business meeting. We like those. This is under 30 minutes. We're in recess. Good morning. It is August 29th. The Board of Commissioners, sitting as a board of Ada County Emergency Medical Services District, is in session to conduct its open business meeting. All three commissioners are present. If you could identify yourself for the record.
Mark Batson, County Paramedic.
Sean Rain, paramedics.
Dayton Reed, County Prosecutor's Office. Emmett Taylor, Prosecutor's Office.
Elizabeth Duncan, Communications.
Okay, are you sure now?
I had to check his name tag.
That's right.
Okay, Madam Clerk, are there any changes to the agenda?
No, they're not.
Okay, we have first up the Claims Journal. I'll accept a motion on the Claims Journal.
I move to authorize payment of the claims as listed on the Claims Journal dated August 25th, 2023 regarding EMS expenditures.
Second.
Okay, you've heard the motion. All in favor, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
All right, we have approval of the minutes.
I'll move to approve the minutes as identified on the agenda and authorize the chair to sign the documents on behalf of the board.
Is there a second to the motion?
I second the motion.
All right, you've heard the motion. All in favor, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, now we have EMS update.
Yes, Mr. Chair, Commissioners, good morning. Big part of the update today is just a big thanks to my staff over the weekend, Saturday. It was a busy day with all the standbys that we had. We had the air show, the Boise Open, and of course the fair all going at the same time. And so everybody pulled together and did a wonderful job down there. The fair is always a challenging week for us from a staffing standpoint. You know, we got to put many people down there every day. And I don't know if you had a chance to stop in at the first aid station during the week, but I know Steve Rutherford stopped in on Friday and was very thankful for the staff down there. So big kudos to my team for that. Outside of that, been watching the COVID numbers, the wastewater data for the city of Boise is ticking up a little bit. Our data showed kind of a peak about a week ago, and looks like it's headed back down. But we're still, when I say a peak, we only hit a moving average of like 3.2. So nothing like what we've seen in the past. So that's a good thing. That's really all I had for an update for you today.
Well, we've heard a lot of noise on the COVID, but it's been my impression that it's just noise.
Yeah.
Yeah,
at this point.
and you're confirming it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it also seems as though that the people who are getting infected, it's like a cold, and they get over it really fast and have serious symptoms. And that seems to be what's happening.
Yeah, most people, you know, unless you're in one of those categories where you're immunocompromised or that kind of thing, but certainly aren't seeing the symptoms that we saw with the Delta variant. You know, that was a bad strain that came through. So I've talked to a few people that have had it in the last few weeks, and you know, for them the mild symptoms were pretty mild. So hopefully it just stays that way.
Well, I'm sure it will, and hopefully we don't overreact.
Yeah, I see some parts of the country are trying
Some
to
parts of the
overreact, and
Yeah, I saw that on the news. Some schools are going overboard. I think so, some areas, but anyway, we're not.
Right.
So, anything else?
That is it.
All right.
Made it through the whole fair without any serious injury you guys had to attend.
We had, Mr. Chair, Commissioner Davidson, we had some serious things happen down there, without going into detail because of HIPAA, but they were related to some staff setting things up and becoming injured and that kind of thing. So
Right.
nothing too horrible.
Well, that many people, you're bound to get a few.
Yeah,
A few.
but that many people in one spot, something's gonna
Bound
happen.
to get it. I guess I read where there's Friday there was over 17,000 people attended
Yeah.
that concert, which is almost a record.
Right. Those concerts are getting bigger and bigger.
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, well, I guess thanks for the update. I guess we do need to go into executive session, which requires a motion.
Mr. Chairman, I move to adjourn into executive session in accordance with Idaho Code 74-206-1D, F, and I to discuss Narcan distribution, and that the vote be done by roll call and all information be kept confidential.
Second.
Okay, clerk call roll.
Commissioner Daly,
Aye.
Commissioner Davidson,
Hey.
Commissioner Beck.
Aye.
The ayes have it. Let me get you off the record.